Look at this dude. I got my clear. I'm gonna come sit in the freaking thing where everybody can see. I want to do that. Fuck you. When is gonna be my turn? All right. Let's see. I'm gonna push 9. It's better music. Now I should be fine. Because the further we get into the further we get in, the less pots I have to use. I don't know. It's weird. If I need more, I'll just let them know. I need to get more pots. I didn't think. Like, I never run out of pots each session, so, and 100 should be fine. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was going to, I never run out of pots or lockouts, so that's fine. I should be fine. And I got plenty of food. Food doesn't, I can stack, I can eat 2 foods, I have plenty. I can eat 2 and that's an hour. And we're gonna be for 3 hours. It's fine. got any of these weapons. I didn't care for them. I made crafted weapons. I was like, for what reason? If, like, they look cool enough, they look alright. I wouldn't say they look cool enough. Once they get their, they make these craftable, glowy weapons, I'll probably care then. I never went for these accessories. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I never went for these accessories because I could have just made crafted gear when I could just make crafted gear that gave me 710. I didn't care for them. When Savage came out, I had crafted gear. Like Amanda. Never went for these. Didn't care for them. I didn't. Even though, like, you know what I'm saying? That crit probably would have been great, but I didn't care for it. I was too busy. What was I focused on? Was it the tone weapon? No, it wasn't out yet. I can't even remember. It's been so long, I can't even remember. I wasn't really feeling the Sky Ruin stuff anyway. A lot of darkness stuff here. I really gotta get back in there so I can get this chest piece. I need that. That's just got, look at that. All that crit on there. Yeah, I need that. I need that. That is a lot of crit. That's a lot. That's at least 100. It's 112 extra added crit. I need that. Need that. Yeah. Anything, I need the crit. I need the crit, but I need the boost in determination. Not in direct hit. That's what I need. And one of those boots. I've seen people rocking the boots too. Between boots and between the determination and direct hit. Between determination and direct hit, it's a very, like, there's a clear difference, but there's a very thin. There's a thin film of separation between those two. I remember there was a time you wanted more direct hit than determination. And I was like, yeah, okay. I want, yeah, more crit, more direct hit. I want higher numbers. I'm not saying you have to be busted class. I'm just saying I want to see bigger numbers more often. Yeah, it's a very thin line. It's a very thin line. That's the case, actually. Let's see. Everything's in order. One thing was different was that. Yeah, I need that chest. Yeah, I need that chest piece. I need that chest piece. I need my direct hit to come up a little bit more. If I can have it break 2,000, that's fine. Sure, but my debt would drop. My determination would drop, but that's fine. It'll go back up with material because I'll have to have the I'll have it double deaded out, so that'll be like 108. So it'll still be higher than direct hit. I just need that direct hit to break 2,000. It's too low, and that's probably where like I notice it. I can physically I can see it in the gameplay. That's too low. Is that what we're waiting on? I thought we had 2 tanks. I thought we were waiting on the GPS. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see it. I see. Let's see. I got this. That helps. So should I get more roasted chicken? Sure, why not? Why not? Sure, why not? Need some roasted chicken. Roasted chicken. Roasted chicken. Oh, I forgot. I'm not on my home world. I went straight to the retainer. I went straight to the retainer bell. Reflexes. A test of your reflexes. Crafter food, gatherer food. Let's see. You know, sometimes I get this crazy see, why can't I get food like this? This is some bullshit. Why can't I get food like this? This is exactly the shit that makes me pissed about like playing tank or like any other class other than like tank. You know why tanks are satisfied with you know why tanks are satisfied playing tanks? Because they get whatever the fuck they want, bro. This makes me mad right here. This shit right here pisses me right the fuck off. Look at this shit. Lobster bisque. Tenacity. I don't know if tanks really need tenacity. I heard they don't really need it. They need debt and freaking strength. But tenacity and determination. You know what I'm saying? With tenacity being the dominant skill, the dominant stat, right? Then right under it, boiled lobster. Now they swapped. Now determination is the dominant and tenacity is the lesser. Okay. Now here's the shit that pisses me off. If they can get these two combinations, why the fuck can I not get where is it? Why the fuck can I not get crit and determination? Why can I not get crit as a dominant skill? The only way I can get that is by getting this, which I don't need skill speed. You know what? I'm getting this. That pisses me off. I'm getting this, and I'm gonna use it. That makes me mad. That makes me so mad, bro. Cause the only people this benefits who? Monks, bards, and freaking I guess dancers too. Monks, dancers, bards, monks, and samurai. This doesn't benefit anybody else. Why can't I get this and with determination on the bottom? Or direct hit on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Whereas this freaking roasted chicken is direct hit on top and determination on the bottom. Why do we only get one viable food? Why is this always bis food with crit being on the bottom? Come on now. I want more crit. Why does everybody else get high crit? Even casters and healers get this high ass crit. Come on now. Well, I'm using this. I want more crit. I'm using this. Fuck all that. Fuck all that bitch shit. I'm using this. Like, it's fucked up because of skill speed. Like, whatever. I do not care. I don't care anymore. I don't even care. I don't care. I want more crit. They're holding me on the crit. I want their Plessy too. Look at that. It's a Plessy. That boy big. It's a big ass Plessy. I want more crit. Since I'm here, might as well grab the other one too. Roasted chicken. Man, that makes me mad. That's the one drawback to potions. You can't descent these. Once you make them, you're stuck with them. You either sell them or you throw them away. You can't descent them and get your materials back. Which is odd, because isn't that what alchemy kind of does? It breaks down stuff. Like, if you are an alchemist, you should be allowed to. Especially if it's a solution. Isn't that what alchemists do? They break down stuff with materials and like two their bare bones materials, and then or try to break shit down and then take something and turn it into something else. Isn't that what they do? We might not have a stream today. Jesus, it's been an hour. It has been an hour. Really? That means, sheesh. I don't know what the fuck is going on today on Sunday, but it's already been an hour. I mean, granted, it is in the afternoon. I get it, because I don't get up, like, it's Sunday. One, it's Sunday, so people are probably at church or whatever. And two, like, I don't even get up this early. Like, I do get up this early, but I don't get up to do shit this early. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. I'll get up, but I'm not like doing anything like, hey, I need to be here. Like, nah, not on Sunday. Sunday, like, I'm supposed to be chilling. Alright. I'm at Solution 9. Because the vibes are better. Everybody else is AFK. That was fast. Nah, I don't do that. Don't do that. You're trying to PROG. Think this that. You got time? Ain't that kind of party. I don't know, fam. Are they though? Bro, if we can get a freaking tank, that'd be great. I'm ready to prog, damn it. We made this bitch for an hour. Fuck, bro. It's crazy. Or at least let them, at least make it so I can access my retainers when I'm on another world. That's crazy. World visit, I can't even access my own freaking retainers. I guess I can go work on Bard while I wait. That's the least I can do. That's the least I can do. You know what? No, I'm gonna work on my rotation. No, because I can't stone sea and sky. Oh, there it is. There it is. Finally. Fuck. Let's go. That's what you gotta do. You gotta start acting like you wanna do something else. That's how you get people to join. Man, I hate PF. I hate PF with a passion. You gotta wait so long. You gotta wait so long, that's crazy. Jesus. That's how you get PF to feel. Note to self. That's how you get PF to feel. You have to pretend like you wanna, you gotta reverse psychology that shit. You wanna go do something else? All right, bet. As soon as you start, the moment you start thinking about going to do something else, PF feels. It's crazy. I didn't save my portrait's gonna be ass, ain't it? Yep. Shouldn't have changed the gear, but I saved my, whatever. Yeah, I saved it in it, whatever, I don't care. Now I know it's supposed to be using this, but you know what? I don't care. I want to see how this works. If it's not working, I'll switch back. HUD. Okay. So MY.
Hello. I specifically asked for a melee one.
Okay.
So that should be. You should be in a normal spot.
And I appreciate that because I sure as hell spun.
I figure it's like I think most melees, like tanks and melees, realize there's like really one or two options.
Yeah.
With all of the ranged, there's like a set half for them. Because like caster is almost always group 2, Fizz ranged is almost always the group 1 spot, and then usually the pure healer or the regen healer is group 1 and the shield healer is group 2. We all know where they're gonna be at, but for like tank and melee, I ain't about fucking guessing. And like yeah, we can lane both spots, but it's easier to just find somebody on the melee spot.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
You know what's funny? We failed right as I started thinking about going to do something else.
Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
You're no match for me.
The lag. It's the first pool lag. It's always like that.
Well, because like 3 people got damage downs.
Come,
Yeah.
show me your strength.
It's that.
3 or 4 damage downs.
Yeah. It's that.
Today I'm gonna scream.
It's that. It's always that first instance lag, and it's painful, bro. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. It hasn't hit me as hard in this as it did in DSR. First pull, but yep. I think that's the only part that when I have lag hiccups that I actually fuck up on, or think fuck up on, because like I don't necessarily know that I'm lagging until
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
you don't know that you're lagging until it's too late.
You're no match for me. Feeble steel takes nothing. Come, show me your strength.
We got an Astro, okay.
Feeble steel takes nothing. How about you?
Spicy.
Only I can protect her.
What's that mean? Okay. Oh, there it is. Flag.
Stoke the fires of conflict.
Thankfully, it's during the downtime part. Not right in the middle of Diamond Dust, which presumably is going to happen there too. Why wouldn't it? You know, have to.
Your blood shall freeze. Cleave. The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, bitch.
Darkness be gone.
Simply run a couple warm-up pulls.
Light consume you.
Let me see. Okay.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield takes nothing. Show me your strength.
Damn, 58.9? Jesus.
I can certainly tell that I am not getting anything. And that's just life. He's a little spicy.
Light flame.
I wasn't getting any healing. I just saw my health just dropping.
Yeah, I mean, we just lost. I didn't even pay attention to the fucking order. It didn't matter.
I was in the shield, I was in the wings, just
Yeah.
no healing.
I don't know. So, wings, snapshots on cast. I don't know if you usually get wings there because you're hitting a side positional. But usually melees are fine without it. Yeah, it sucks because, like, on the screen, the wings come out super late, but it only ticks on like the initial cast and like the 3rd second because it's separate like server tick. So usually I'm not holding rings.
Okay.
I didn't do for that. No, that's
I didn't know that's how they work. Okay, I'll just make sure I'm there.
I try to angle it towards the caster side of the fight. So usually you have that side corner to work with there.
Oh yeah.
That's what the other melee typically takes their positionals on the west side. Not always, but
Yeah. I've noticed you angling. I was like, is she doing that for me? I was wondering. I was like, yo, is she doing that for me? Thank you.
I usually angle it to the caster and so something gets like you can have a positional either way. So, like I want to make sure it's on like an intersection. That's my
Okay.
That's my preferred direction to win.
Yo, who is cooking this thing right now? It's gotta be you. This motherfucker's at 58%. He's going full Caravaggio on this asshole. I almost sold that.
It's just, I don't know, like, Wings is so good there, it's just so hard for everybody to be in the same spot. I feel like with second burn, it's just like more like damaging everybody. And it's a lot less difficult with not PS, because I can tell you to get the fucking wings, but I'm not doing that to every random every time. I hesitate.
Okay.
You will stoke the fires of conflict.
Ice Lady.
The cleaner that gets and the more like DPS we have, the more it makes my rotation feel so sad going into the space. And like I know it's gonna be fine, but man, I would love to get like 2 more pieces up rather than jumping around in a circle. Like,
I get it.
Where we're at.
Oh no! Oh no!
Nah, it'll be fine. I got it enough side. I thought she was on the other fucking side of the arena.
Sink into silence.
I'm dumb as hell.
I'm dead. My fat fingers flick the stick. I'm up.
I figure it's worth it to at least get a couple of nightmares and sloppy kills, and even if we don't have the DPS, like, might as well fucking hang out. I feel so bad for these patterns. Oh, absolute assassin.
Who's a real ninja here? Ooh! Light consume you!
I don't want my positionals.
Nah, I'll take the blame for that one. I'm freaking, you know, Hanzo on ice and everything. I'll take the blame for that. I get my Olympic ice skating skills.
My dumbass was so certain the clone was on the other side of the arena. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run this way. Nah. I got in enough stacks to like make it so the party didn't die, but I absolutely died in blue tick, and that's just how it is sometimes.
Dude, I probably threw off everybody's rotation. I know it threw off everybody's rotation.
I mean, it was honestly fine until the dancer decided to stack on a healer. Like we were not going to meet the enrage, but like we would have been able to make sure Light's Rampant was clean with this particular party.
I wish you
will get spicy about their prog points in PF.
All right. I wish he would have like a little tone change in her little things. That's like it flipped the stick, but like it was like it's like my body wanted to react. Like I flipped the stick and I slipped. I was like, oh wait, she didn't say stillness. Fuck, because her tone is the same.
I always read the cast bar.
Yeah.
But that's just because I don't know. Like the vocal cues are fine and like they're neat supplementary. But for me, just knowing I have to be in the state of like just the cast bar in general, because like just the timing of things, especially with like guardians and getting in and out of the burst explosions and stuff, it's just so much more useful for me to use the cast bar.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
I am very like it's a lot of respect for the square next to make both audio and video. It's a huge accessibility thing. In the same way that they did a lot of mechanics where you use both colors and for the differently shaped symbol, like the PlayStation symbols. Not everybody can tell the colors apart. There's not a colorblind node that's well enough to do those for some people. And I don't know, just the respect for people with different ability to read mechanics like that.
Yeah, I got you. Straight shift. No damage. Oh, well, some damage. Yesterday I wasn't taking any damage from shade using shade shift there. I was like, wow. He got wise. He wised up. He increased his DPS. He must have got Biss.
I mean, it's a different combination.
There it is.
You still need a snapshot of him.
Help!
Yeah, it's really snapshot, and I do it at my second.
Am I going over there? Oh, I'm over here. Ooh, we almost died over here.
The other thing
on both sides.
Really slow getting to their north spot, and I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. So.
Only I can protect her. Ooh. 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 Got a little close there.
Nah, I spend so much time holding this today. I literally run around for like 2 pieces every time. The power contact.
Your blood shall freeze.
Thought I could get a... I thought I could get a shuriken off.
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Don't move. I'm alive!
I don't have the boss here normally. Why did I have this? I don't want this.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. I don't typically have the boss here, so like...
Darkness be gone.
So like we're thriving.
Light consume you.
I think shit got tangled. We got tangled.
I had such high hopes.
The other healer wasn't in place.
2-4 DPS, I believe.
I don't think Bates were right. Because the tank and the healer were swapped. I was really not ready to have to pull a boss fight. So that was my bad on fucking positioning that shit. It's fine if I know. Just wasn't ready for it. I think you want to go. No, please no. But like the other way. Yeah, I always think the main content like that. Time just like I did it. I wasn't mentally prepared to have to like drag it like that.
Show me your strength.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the HP.
Okay. Spreadies. Nutella.
Oh my game. Oh my game. Not like this.
Oh, not like this, please. Shade chip.
Light flaming.
There we go.
Got it. Look, I see your buff on your bar. Just for you.
Yeah, but Samurai got hold. I saw it. Samurai got hold, but thank you.
Be like that. Like I said, I can only prioritize, like, if I'm gonna prioritize, I'm gonna do casting. Like, and I know that I think Pictos have, like, Canada. And so, I know, but it's a big deal, like, if we get any other caster who does the absolute position, I'm just gonna hide him anything opposed to the caster side.
Feeble steel takes nothing.
Why are people dying? Damn, what the heck?
What happened? I wasn't paying. I blinked and there.
Or something. Two people die.
I blinked and everybody was gone.
I know my reprise was there. That's the only one I have there. So.
Yeah, I used faint on the first one, so Sam has to faint the second.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, this tank takes a lot of damage.
The warrior taking a lot of damage? No way.
They have taken a lot of, like, compare. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because they're yeah, I'm fine with it. I have so much respect for people who do not go into, like, near clear parties or, like, in range parties and shit like that when they're on an alt job. Like, just simply refrog the fight a little bit when you feel comfortable. Yeah, like, it ain't that hard. And if somebody wants to learn an alt job in my fucking phase 2 party, yeah, fucking go for it. You'll figure it out. You'll fucking get there, I promise.
Eventually.
Normally it doesn't take people that long. It just takes like a couple extra fucking pulls of patience from people.
Is that a stack? Okay. Shifting my shade. Damn, you give me all the tethers today. You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind.
It makes sense as to why, like, they flex. They probably, like, it's fine. Like, I'd rather the person somewhere else they can focus on. I ain't fucking up tethers for...
No, I mean, I almost never get tethered. So, like, them giving them to me back to back is like euphoric.
Sometimes it's a really flexy fucking time, sometimes it isn't. That's the part.
Dancer was way too close. You don't need to be directly parallel with me. That was too soon.
Only I can protect her.
You would stoke the fires of conflict. shall freeze.
I don't know if I can say over you. One
Usher in peace.
covered. Well, no, they're good.
Sink into silence.
Oh, they got it. They figured it out. That was that snowflake was real fighting.
Then we shall unleash the light within. No, I won't let you.
It wasn't gonna be enough.
I reacted too late because I thought it was gonna go off fast. I was like, can we make it? We have been cooking. All right. That's all I have time today. Oh no! No! Do we have a tank anywhere? Does anybody have any tank friends, please? Your auntie, your uncle, cousin, neighbor's dog, anybody? No way, bro. Oh, there goes another one. There goes it. There goes a healer. Back into PF.
We actually got our healer pretty quick.
I guess they got their ult job.
Oh, there.
That's what I was. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
One out.
Man, if they were here with us yesterday, this would have been so nice. I actually believe we would have phased. That damage was so stupid. I've never seen that that low.
Yeah.
Like usually I'm happy if we get her to 60%. We got her to 58, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's everybody potting now. That's what it was like. It's everybody potting now. Finally.
Little guy.
Yeah. What did you do? What'd you do?
You painted a pretty picture all over the bus.
Did you slip freaking Yoshi P like $50 or something? What's going on?
Oh, they cleared on power, so.
No.
I keep thinking like I could probably flex the main tank. As we get further and further, I feel like I would want to do. there's just like so much mentally that you have to swap as far as like where you're using your mitt and shit like that. But I feel like on Paladin, you're already well, if you understand your kit, you're pre-popping mitt for mitting the off tank. So usually, or sorry, the main tank. So like, I almost always have my Rampart up already in the spots that I would need to have Rampart if I was main tanking. It's just like I would be pushing a different mid button. Like I'm already planning to mid there because I'm already trying to funnel an empowered intervention into my other tanks. I already have mid up. Like it's not like I'm midding for every powder mark I'm not taking. So I feel like it's not that big of a swap, but I also don't know if the majority of Paladin players who don't one-trick it know that that's a thing you could do or should do. Yeah, the healers were fucking quick getting to PFs today. It's the heckin' tanks. It definitely felt weird having an Astro. I've literally never been in this content with an Astro before.
Well, okay, so the reason that damage was what it was, so I had Dance Partner.
With Astro
and I was
buff.
getting an Astro card.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is fucking nutty.
I don't have ACT up, so I don't know how much damage I was actually doing, but I know that most of my openers I was hitting 150k or more several times.
You like this 232.9k Star Prism?
I hit that high?
Yeah.
That might be the highest I've ever done for that. Wow.
223.7 on Retribution of the whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's my most powerful ODC.
Yeah.
That I've seen hit in the 220s, but I've never seen Star Prism hit the 230s before, so that's new.
Yeah, 232.9. I think he did two pulls in a row.
So, Retribution of the Medina is a 1300 potency OGCD, and Star Prism is a 1400 potency GCD. So, like, they should do about the same amount of damage. Yeah,
like your crit direct hit is just like fucking nutty too. It's
okay, it's skewed a little bit because my hammers are all guaranteed direct hit.
Correct. Yeah. It's just like it's above 30, like almost 40% every time. Like that's so good.
Like if you look at like if you want to see where the biggest difference is, it's just so like the direct hit crit of my OGCDs would be the Muses and Rainbow Drip, and then also my three filler casts, which are Blizzard and Cyan.
Yeah.
Stone in Yellow and Thunder Magenta. So those have high direct hit crit rates, and that explains why shit is more great.
Yeah, 40% is just fucking crazy.
Oh, actually, look, no, I was wrong. So Retribution and Medine is 1400 potency. Okay, so Retribution and Medine and Star Prism have the same potency. That's why I was surprised that Star Prism hit as high as it did.
I wish that Paladin melds weren't dependent on your party comp right now. That feels so icky. Because you're supposed to meld crit if you have a crit buff heavy comp. Otherwise, you're melding D-hit. Or maybe it's stat for the extras. I don't remember what stat you're doing, but
sure, it's barely different.
It probably isn't. I wish I had some kind of crit or D-hit baked into my kit. I feel like so many classes now have something where it's guaranteed this on this, and it just looks so shitty looking at like my percentage numbers when.
Isn't your confetti your combo?
Don't think so.
Don't get me started on substats. I was just bitching about that like earlier.
Training dummy really quick.
I was just bitching about that earlier about how tanks get fucking. They get tenacity as a dominant substat on food. No, they get it as a sub on the food. They get it as a dominant stat, and then crit as a minor stat.
Yeah.
And then they have another food which flips them, where the crit's the dominant stat and tenacity is the minor stat. I was just bitching about that earlier because my food that I'm supposed to be using, it has a dominant stat. The dominant stat is determination, where crit's the minor. But any other food that has crit as the dominant stat, like the top one, when you get the most out of, it's not actually supposed to be used. Not for my job.
I was gonna say, I think like Monk has some weird food that they can do, but so many classes are like, because like I think isn't like Reaper a debt class? They're not a crit class. I can't remember.
They're not. Are they?
Yeah, they're like the melee classes have different substats that are like more important to them. So there is some slight variance in the food there, and it probably like I don't know, like tanks can use for the other paladin build. It's Mokeka right now, but for this one, because I went for the one that does not have heavy crit, because we don't really have the comp for that as far as like the static goes. Like I went for the other build, and so like my food is roast chicken. But just the difference in food depending on your fucking melts is crazy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like mine is crit, right? The only crit food there is roast chicken, and or is it roast chicken or no? It's not roast chicken. It's freaking whatchamacallit? What? Let me change.
None of the Confiteor combo has any kind of.
Yeah, I just looked at it too.
Yeah.
Let me change.
I know with like melee jobs, well, DPS jobs in general, but melee jobs, even Fizz range, the priority between like determination and direct hit is generally seen as equal. However, it really depends on during your burst how many of your actions have guaranteed direct hits.
Yeah.
So like
you look at a warrior or something with a fucking fell cleaves for days, like.
Dancer values determination over direct hit at this point in the expansion. To the point where, because I've been doing this on Dancer on Odyssey too, and I had to get 3 pieces of fucking gear from Chaotic to swap out direct heavy pieces, determination heavy pieces, because Dancer Burst, the most powerful, highest potency thing we use, is guaranteed direct hit crit. So, like direct hit, we don't get a ton of value out of it.
Like realistically, you want your big things to be more likely to hit the fancy big number.
Right. So by
higher gain.
By pumping up, like increase the damage. So direct hit's always a 25% increase in damage. Like it's flat, right? Crit is important because it's two tiers, right? It does more crit damage and a higher crit damage. But right now in the expansion, crit is pretty limited. Further along to go. But if you've got a lot of guaranteed crit direct hit stuff in your burst, determination is the only way to guarantee the increase of that damage. And so that's why like a job like Dancer wants more determination than direct hit. I think Samurai's the same way. Samurai doesn't want to get on a direct hit.
It's funny. Samurai wants more skill speed than anything.
Up to a point, right? So it depends on what speed you want to play at.
Like Paladin for a really long time was 2.42, just so you could fit an extra GCD under your fighter flight. And so you drifted correctly for, I think it was like every 3 minutes or something. You would get like an extra, you wouldn't have to drop an atonement or something for a while. Oh, it was so long ago, but there's so many nuances like that. They're slowly taking them out of the game, which sucks. I miss my dots. I really really miss my dots. I miss my spreadsheets.
I miss my dots too. Where's my mutilate? SE, give me back my mutilate. Give me back my mutilate, damn it. I need to.
It's just, I don't know. It's so sad, like, seeing them take away paladin dots, because they were like, we're gonna just put more downtime in fights, but then they still have dots on so many other classes that are, like, important.
Paladin was so behind in Asphodelos because of that.
I know, but they could have done something. It didn't have to be like generic the class, force it into. I miss when I could do like one of two options. Like I had my 16-second fight or fight pre-pull, or I could start with my magic rotation, depending on the fight and the downtime. Like I liked that planning, and I would rather be a lower damage class and be able to plan my fights than have literally the exact same rotation every time. Or even when we had to like hard cast a couple of fucking holy spirits in our rotation just to keep it from drifting. It was like the first minute you had to do, it was like 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 or something. Every minute you had to fit that many hard cast and holy spirits into rotation somewhere. And like, I don't know, you could prep for a fight like that. I liked having to plan my dots. I like having to look at the fight and be like, okay, we have 14 seconds left till downtime. Yep. I don't reapply my Goring Blade because I'm gonna get more potency out of my fucking atonement. Whatever that would be. Like, it, not necessarily that specific situation, but do I it's, I guess the precasting of the Redways Gutter Imperator or whatever the fuck it is now is still kind of viable, but you still need to line it up with your fighter flight. And that frustrates me that I can't pick whether or not I want my buffed physical rotation, non-magical rotation, magical rotation, or if I want my buffed physical, then my magic, then my non. Like, and I know that it doesn't fit under the 2-minute burst like agenda, but I miss that playstyle. So I'm sad that like everything really does kind of boil down to the 2 minutes now, and they did kind of force Paladin under that 2-minute window by taking away a lot of its independence and its rotation, I guess. It was like the black mage of tanks. You got the pick.
Exist in some form of what you used to be back in like Shadowbringer and before.
I guess.
Summoner
Yeah,
Shadowbringer
Summoner.
does not exist anymore.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. I am also not a huge fan of them taking the casting away from casters. Like, I get that they want to make more things viable in more places, but people play the classes they want to play for a reason. And I know there's the argument of, well, if you don't make something viable, then you're forcing people off of the classes they want to play. I felt that in fucking P8. Paladin could not, like, if you had a Paladin or a Red Mage, you could not do damage to clear the fight. Like, you simply could not. And so I get why they have to make it so all of them have like a generalized fit to the fight rotation. Man, I played this class for a reason. I like it aesthetically. I don't know. I liked the flow, and they took my flow. I miss my spreadsheets. I was the meme. I was the Paladin meme. Hard songs aren't going to feel nearly as good as Stan's partner.
I haven't really been taking away cast times from casters that much though. Like, with the exception of Summoner.
Yeah.
Red Mage has pretty much the same amount of like hard casted. Black Mage, they changed Despair.
I mean, they gave them
the job easier. Now the reason they did it is because that Despair was necessary to, like, it had to hit at a very specific time in your rotation to not drop your fire.
Yeah.
Because if you drop that, then you lost your flare.
And that just sucks for people with bad server, like with latency. Like at that point, you're just fucking over people with latency.
Right.
And that was how
most people were swift casting it anyways for that reason. Then, so
yeah.
It's like, well, if you're swift casting it not for movement, but because you need to make sure it hits at a very specific time, then that's bad job.
I would agree. because like there was a point in I was playing on a mobile hotspot because that's just where I was at in my life, and this was before they made it so I guess so there were like charges of stuff rather than just a number under a buff. And so there was so often when I would use my Requiscot and not be able to fit. This was like in Uwu, so it was like level 60. I didn't have a Confiteor, but I would usually miss my last fucking delaying my Requiscot to like the second half of the GCD as you're supposed to do with an OGCD like that. I would still lose my last Holy Spirit under that, and it would fuck me up so hard because I would no longer have an instant cast ability. I would have to hard cast, and then usually I'm not able to get to my spot in like an off tank. It would, particularly during Garuda, like I would have to go out to bait like the Garuda clones, and like I would clip the last one of those, and it would just absolutely butcher my rotation every time. So I swapped to Warrior, but it's the same thing. It's like your fell cleaves under your inner release when it was a timer versus a, I guess, rather than charges. I like the charges because you're not, A, that gives more flexibility in your rotation, and B, like it's not completely fucking over people because of latency. Like having to put my fight or flight in the second half of an OGCD window felt pretty bad. Just because I never knew whether or not the server ticks were going to let me get everything under it that I needed to. It was just a latency issue. That stuff I feel like is very fair to eliminate from the game.
I deal with that shit on Picto sometimes with fights with downtime, some ultimates usually.
Yeah.
Because we have, they built a job with our combos being on the single button.
Yep.
So 1 becomes a 2 becomes a 3 on the same button.
Yep.
But the way it does that is because you have a timer.
Yeah, so you can't queue shit up.
Yeah, that's with the combo. It's 30 seconds. You have to hit the next part of the combo within 30 seconds. But because it's hard casting,
Yeah.
the cast has to finish before the end of that 30 seconds. And if it's not, it will just, interrupt your cast.
That honestly, that does suck. At least like my Holy Spirits are like a 1.5 second cast, so it's not as painful because like the likelihood it's gonna fit under where I need it to fit under would be fine. Like I don't know, the the fucking first Thancred Fate Breaker when it's blue for the last mechanic with the towers. I fucking hate it when it's blue. Cause like I'm forced out and then I have like, I don't know, like 3/4 of a second to make a decision depending on how drifted I might possibly be. Can I get this cast off? It doesn't really matter because I'm already jumping around like an idiot at the end of the phase regardless. But I don't know, like thinking about, do I have time to get this cast off because of how far I walked away from the boss? Or like, is my other tank gonna gap close? Do I need to make sure I'm walking back towards the boss? Some tanks will just fucking throw a ranged ability from like the edge of the wall, and I know I'm gonna get in it, and I can just back up and comfortably cast my shit. But sometimes I have to walk, or else they're gonna throw it on whoever's at tower 1, which is very sad when that happens. Usually only ever happens once, but once I realize tank's doing that, like I have to walk forward at the end of the blue cast to account for that, and then I'm no longer casting there. It just is what it is, but it doesn't really fuck my rotation, so to speak. What fucks my rotation is when we DPS too fast. But I know that like my tank rotation is not as valuable as DPS rotations. I'd rather them get to where they need to be in their gauges and their stickers and their fucking combos to get more potency in for free diamond dust. I want those last 2 spicier GCDs, but if I ain't gonna get it, I ain't gonna get it. I would rather that be a DPS getting their two later combo GCDs or something in.
Yeah, I've always found it interesting with Paladin, specifically Holy Spirit, because it's 1.5, and most caster jobs have 1.5.
Yeah.
cast. But I feel like the slide cast with the Holy Spirit is so much more forgiving.
It is.
Like actually, there have been times where like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like compared to like a healer or something.
but like there have been times I've gone into something on Paladin, just like normal
Get some coffee. I had to wake up.
and, like, main tanking, and so I'm like, even if I'm not, like you're doing the Holy Spirit, as your recast, right? And I'll go to like cancel it for some reason.
Yep.
By moving.
And
What are you talking about?
Like halfway through, and it'll still fucking go off.
Yeah, I honestly would not be surprised if there was like some kind of hard-coded shenanigans that did that to allow paladins to walk towards the boss sooner if they're main tanking. I don't know if that's true. They probably have it coded the same way, and but I agree with you. Like, I very much have to stop that cast if like, because sometimes in my brain I'll see like the 2 seconds pop up on my screen, and I really need to wait until like the 2 seconds is like partway through the 2 seconds, and the leniency on that changes depending on if I have a Dark Knight.
Oh, they talking about tank stuff.
Because if I accidentally
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm usually fucking the rotation. It feels pretty bad. It's just the awareness of that. But I do have to cast like into the 2 second, and if I accidentally start casting earlier, if I don't cancel that shit immediately, I will absolutely still pull the boss.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's only Paladin. Like every other 1.5, like when I'm on like White Mage and I'm casting Nick Blair, like if I even a 100th of a second early move, it's getting canceled. Paladin, nope. Paladin's like, did you cast this for like half a second? All right, yeah.
I'm trying to think if
but
there was.
Funny you mentioned though, like the countdown, because so my pre-pull on Picto is 5.
Yeah.
But I have to do it like, you know how on the countdown, like the numbers they show up and then they shrink.
Yeah.
And stop moving. I have to start when the 5 like freezes. If I do it earlier than that, I'm gonna early pull. If I do it later than that, I might scuff my opener during the slide casting during the beginning of phase 1.
Yeah.
And which is fine. Like I usually know ahead of time, like because I know exactly where the cast bar is for that mechanic for the last ECD I need to get off before I need to move.
Yeah.
And if I'm not gonna get it in time, I'll just hammer early instead. But like, like it like literally like half a second matters.
Yeah. I thankfully lose nothing there, but if I was like, if it was 1 GCD later in my rotation, I would same thing. Like, I remember Gunbreaker back in DSR. There was like the second half of Thornton phase where like if they didn't get things perfectly timed out and use a cartridge, like the rotation was fucked. I don't remember the exact details because I was playing with a Gunbreaker, like my code things with a Gunbreaker. I just knew that like, and I can't remember if it was that or the end of the phase where it was like hold damage kind of thing.
It's
that middle.
One time and was like, fuck this is too. It's the beginning of phase 2. If you don't start your DC, like you don't start your rotation at the exact right moment, you won't get your last cartridge off, and then you're
and then it fucks your I remember that being a very, very specific like, and sometimes there's just nuanced things like that. I am so incredibly thankful that I'm on like the second thing of my combo. It's gonna drop regardless, but I'm not wasting like having a Holy Spirit available when the boss comes back or something like that. And there's
annoying about the tank job is that their ranged attacks take effect at different times.
Yeah, that's fucking awful.
Warrior, phase 1 of DSR, because you're gonna throw a tomahawk at either of the 2 knights, whichever one you're taking. You need to it hits at
slightly later than the ones that are spells.
Slightly less than 1 second after you throw it.
Yeah.
So you literally need to use it as the one is about to disappear from the countdown.
Yeah.
Or you'll early pull.
Yeah. It's fucking obnoxious.
Yeah. But if you do it on like Paladin, it's like instant. Paladin like instant with their.
Well, I still have to pull. I usually pull like, even though it's
a
1.5 second cast, I'm still doing
Round 2.
probably at like 1.75 of the cast bar.
Yeah.
Like as far as like,
your
the timing.
range instead of Holy Spirit. That, like,
Oh yeah, it lags. No, it doesn't. It takes a long time. Well, it's probably because it's a physical attack versus a spell. Like Dark Knight's is a spell.
Yeah,
It is a cast spell, and so I think that's probably part of why. But like, if you don't know the tank you're playing, you can't account for that shit. I don't know. I feel like some of the Dark Knights that I've had come in here have like run other tanks more often because they're not autoing quicker. Like they're autoing a little bit too late, and I can feel that because I will typically pull the boss and take the first auto.
I still didn't fix my thing.
Not typically a problem. Wait, next time I use all brain cells. No.
Bark's cleared.
Oh.
He's got the bow.
How dare he? Wait, what? Wait, what's going on?
We're reinstancing because the healer wanted to join on Astra.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have 3 healers? Yeah! Nobody dies. Nobody dies. Right. Did you guys need cleaner DPS on the crystals or Shiva? Wait. Is that the warrior from earlier? No, the other guy was Kurusama. That's different. Literally, I have everybody's names abbreviated, so the initials kind of threw me off. And I still didn't fix. We got out, and I still didn't fix my freaking. oh well. They and you are basically the same, to be honest.
They were laughing because they got shirked at the end, and I have my thing to auto target like down the shirk list, or some shit like just to make sure the shit goes off depending on. It's a whole thing, but it's a macro, and I hit Y and shirked somebody because the other tank already left and they weren't.
Well, it's a crystal.
Until they got shirked.
It's a crystal with 2 sets of hammers.
Yeah, unless if she was really healthy, I'll hammer her there and make sure she but if I try to hold hammers, so I'll get 1 set on the light crystal I'm hitting and then 1 set on the icy veil.
Hammer time. It'll be the ice veil. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a problem, I would say yeah.
Like, yeah, that's fine.
I will clarify that just so there's no fucking. Guys, you're supposed to ruin the phase. I was still mad. I was still so mad about that fucking 8% ice.
You killed the what? Uh-huh.
You're no match for me.
Oh my god, why is he so far up?
Tanks that have been doing it for a long time, they've been really easy, but it's really easy to talk about like that positioning.
I didn't see his percentage. Really? I'm so proud of us.
I'm not, because I'm not going to get my juice either later.
Shush! Shush! Let me bask in this!
I'm bad. I want my That's not true. I would much rather have a Picto than any other caster. Like, I want my fucking security.
That's right, bitch. Give me all the tethers.
It is still fucking tank 1 flex there, right? If main tank is the flex, I'm not fucking crazy. I I feel like the last 3 DPS tanks that I've had have been not flexing, which is fine. I can use my eyeballs. I have eyeballs too. But eventually takes the flex code. And they were very hesitant on it. So I don't know if like I fucked it up.
Almost killed me.
Oh, fuck. I was thinking about that spicy fucking thing and I didn't leave out.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
How did they not ban me down? Fucking miraculous.
Only I can protect her.
Damn, he was dead before half cast. Whoa! Cooking!
We love this tank. Out of curiosity, as a melee, do you have positionals here that matter? Literally right here, where the other tank would be flipping the box for like half a second.
I mean,
I didn't know
yeah, but I true north it because it's weird, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't faint. Oops.
It's inconsistent how tanks do it, and
Nah, I usually true north there anyway, so and it's whatever.
The light shall usher in peace.
no, healers.
Move!
In stillness.
No, not this time, bitch. We.
That's okay. Just a healer with everything is
Not detrimental to our DPS.
not detrimental.
As long as they're up for this Doku, that's fine.
There's no word, my game. Why do I fuck the 2 friends? Wild.
Light consume you.
That's always a scary fucking. Yep, there it is.
Darkness be gone.
That's always a scary.
Fate circle.
I hear that sound. I hear that sound go, whew, and then I'm like, did somebody get an extra stack? It sounds like it. Spiked in a bad time. Oh, he lagged. Feels bad.
Granted, mine was like the previous half mechanic while I was standing in a tower doing nothing.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
No way, bro.
A feeble shield protects you. Come, show me your strength.
Yeah, I picked it in with good safety. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of spike. The dude, like, the thing went through my safe spot and it gave me a damage down.
Bye.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
You gotta be shitting me.
Takes nothing. Come, show me your
Where
strength.
to stop it. And the fast.
Light flaming. A feeble steel takes nothing. How about you? Only I can protect her.
Will stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze. Light shall usher usher in peace. Sink into silence.
That was a little spicy. Makes me a little unsure. In like 7 different pieces of that mechanic.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Show me your strength. Light flame.
I was murdered by that part.
These range physicals murdering people today.
Feeble shield protects nothing. Only I can protect her.
You will stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze. Cleave.
What the hell?
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Bye.
light consume you.
Go figure it out one day.
I know what happened. They're getting hit.
They're walking.
They're getting hit. They're walking up too fast. No. They're walking up too fast. The explosion hasn't gone. What the fuck was that?
My child.
Oh, I was like, what's happening? No, they're walking up too fast. Before they explode, the first explosion goes off.
It's the
And they're
Astro is not getting out of the second orb quick enough. Yeah.
Cause it exploded. Okay. Cause they exploded south.
They're staying
I'm the only one fit to protect
because I think they're thinking the other one is going to go off first. It'll be. I think they have actually done it again, but it's just a tiny thing. Like I feel like that got
no match for me.
pretty easy for a little while. Just like moving into early, moving out to it based on
Come, show me your strength.
Oh no.
What does that mean? I hate it.
I just fainted before he does
Well. Yeah. Really good.
Does it work? Does it work? It didn't work at all.
No, you have to be in range and which is so sad that fucking Relativity is not effective. Well, oh yeah. It'll. This one's just really stale.
And it. Whoops.
Extra heals at the end,
Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I'm discombobulated. My bad. Whoops.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
I don't know, that one's already fucked up and I don't have... I don't know. Well, I'm gonna do these strong things.
Come, show me your strength.
Yeah.
Light, lady.
Yeah. There was definitely some like healing that happened play. Because everybody was kind of low, and I think, I don't know if they like got picked up by...
Second win.
Oh, fucking, oh my lord. That was my fucking... Like...
Welcome to my world. Welcome.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I did. I was reading my vote fucking timer.
Feeble speed protects nothing. Only I can protect her.
You will stoke the fires of conflict.
Fine. Oh, no, there it is.
Your blood shall freeze. Cleave. The light shall usher in peace.
Why do I push my buttons if they're not gonna work? Like...
Sink into silence.
My cover is on cooldown as it could possibly be right now. Yeah, I don't think we were in the intent out there. Like, that just got really fucking icky with Syrian life and stuff.
Darkness be gone. Light consume you. Darkness be gone.
We probably had
House of Light. I probably would have died with everybody else if I didn't second win at the right time. But I like spicy meatball subs.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
fucking both right in the middle of like the tether, like right before the tether test, the boss split, I thought
You're no match for me.
and then it was all over. I forgot there was another two and all the shit.
Even steel takes nothing.
Just have lit for the full warrior twice.
Come, show me your strength.
These engagers really fucking suck.
Damn, we almost hit 57. That's crazy.
Light flaming.
Kind of all here for the whichever tether mentality we got going on.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Super not any trio, but man, it's fucking lightning.
You want to know where my mind is at? I'm not going north. That's where that's right now. I'm like, whatever tether I get, I'm not going north. Oh, we in PF? I'm never going up there.
A feeble steel takes nothing.
Crazy how much of this fucking quiet.
How about you? Only I can protect her.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
You wonder if this warrior understands that immediately shirking when the boss comes down, he's gonna do a whole lot.
Your blood shall freeze. Reap.
Ooh, that's interesting. Well, let's see if we got the spicy
Light shall usher in peace.
That's right, all the puddles. Oh, the spicy snowflake. Yep. I figured that was gonna happen.
Understandable. It was gonna be close to stopping time anyways.
I should have stayed and got some screenshots. Damn it. Damn!
Alright.
Damn, I really wanted to phase.
I know. It's just
It felt so good yesterday. my endorphins are running.
Of like 4 randoms right now, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you have to
Or the other day.
I know it's so like, I guess, static for what people should be doing in PF which is with ultimates. That's just the nature of ultimates and PF strats, and like people are usually pretty consistent on it, but like exactly where people are going to be and when, I don't know. It sometimes takes some adjusting, and some people have mechanics that they're not nearly as clean on, and it happens. Like we definitely had some snowflakes going in some surprise locations there, and that It'd be what it'd be.
Okay.
It's okay. And we didn't get half of our raid day in. Like,
True.
keep in mind, we really only had a full
we were in PF for a whole hour.
I had to reset our PF.
Damn.
Like, I posted, we ran out of time. I had to re-put the PF back up, and then we filled. So like, it probably was like an hour and 15 before we filled. So, like, don't feel bad about like the amount of prog we made. We did not get a full 3-hour window, and we had some inconsistencies, and that'd be what it'd be. Like, I feel like everything we've done, like, we're pretty clean. We just need a fucking full 8 people, but that's besides the point.
No.
I'm probably gonna. I know that.
Is Shane coming back
Cora,
this week?
I'm gonna ask him.
I miss him.
Know. I've definitely had okay co-tanks for PF, and like there's occasionally a spicy thing or two, but it's for the most part the PF tanks have been fine as far as like their tank rolls. I watched a tank drop some spicy snowflakes today, but that's fine, and not maintain aggro a couple times, and that's also fine. It hasn't been god awful as far as the tanks that I found in PF though. I don't know. I'm gonna ask him like what his schedule looks like. I know Seraph should be back at the end of the month because he was out traveling. He was in Japan all month, and so he gave me the heads up saying that he'd be out. So we probably have him back if he's still interested. A month is a lot of time. We haven't exactly progged too far past our point, so we don't exactly have to catch him up very much. Because I think he was here when we were progging Light Rampant. So that should be pretty quick if we just like go into the sim, make sure he's comfy on that for sure, and then we haven't. I mean, Crystals is a non-mechanic. I'm gonna stick to that for the rest of forever. That's a non-mechanic. So we'll probably take some time to like go through the UR sim with Seraph.
Okay. I remember last week you were talking about adding more days for prog.
This week I might.
Well, okay, about that.
That's fine.
Now, I don't mind doing it. I just need to know ahead of time. I can't know a day ahead. It's got to be like a set schedule. Otherwise, I won't be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to know so I can make time
People
for
make
it.
Fucking plans.
Rather than like be like, okay, like I like this little raid helper. I like that. But like if something changes, like I mean, you can't account for emergencies and all that. I get it, but I'm saying like if you want to do this, I need to have like some kind of scheduling before it. Because last week you did it, and I was like, I could have if I had known ahead of time. I probably could have made it.
Know ahead of time. I'm starting to feel like I would like to get past this prog wall a little bit, and I think a little bit of extra practice would be good. I feel like I'm fine. We need. The more time you put into it with random groups in PF, like eventually you're gonna brute force through it, or find a really good group and you make a lot of progress, and that's cool, or at least a lot of cleanup on mechanics that you might be a little like slower at, I guess. Like Light Rampant feels so comfortable to me now, just because we've been in PF in transition prog and we've just had to do it on repeat. And the more and more comfy we get on the mechanics before our prog point, because you can always be cleaning up mechanics, like always. There's always ways to do it better and more efficiently.
Right.
But yeah, I want to get in more prog, and these are instances where I would probably just go into PF by myself to do it, but I want to offer anybody else that has the opportunity, anybody else that the less PFers I have, the better. The fuller of a synergistic party we have, the better. But I don't expect anybody to commit to days that are outside of the schedule. I just figure if they're available and people have the time to do them, then cool. Preemptively, I might plan something for Thursday. I'm not sure yet. So if you want to make plans for Thursday outside of raiding, please do. Like, I don't want to put the pressure on me to do something that we might not do either, because I don't know what I've got going on this week. But no, as long as we're doing our 3 days, at minimum going into PF, even if we only have 4 of us, like, we're still staying rustless on the fight, and that's the most we can do.
Okay. Well, I am planning to, like, this week I'm building a new computer, so bear with me. I'm building the computer in regards to the launch of Monster Hunter and all that. They spec and everything, but I will be playing.
Spicy.
Yeah, that they hit hard. But I'm building a new PC. Apparently, my PC I built back in 2015 is dated and it's starting to show its age. The processor is ass, and I just found out that freaking my M2 freaking SSD is also ass. Yeah. So I will be building a new PC, and I'm trying to upgrade to have a better gameplay experience.
Yeah.
So
whatever you need to do, we'll make it work. I definitely think switching to the mentality of like, we're just gonna PF to fill and we're gonna raid when we raid has been really helpful for getting people that want to raid into the content. It's just been a little bit of a mind melty problem when we have people that are not as keen on mechanics that I do want to include in the prog, but it definitely slows the prog down, and I know that. And that can be like mentally frustrating. I know Lizzie's getting frustrated, and like vocally so, which I mean, they've gone out of their way to prog with a different group every single day, every single weeknight for like 3 hours. So like, I get that sometimes that, yeah, it's frustrating to be stuck on the same points, but if you're that far ahead and you want to not be progging with people who have progged for significantly less time, like, use your words and say something. We'll figure it out. If I see that they've put tentative on like all of the schedulers, which is fine. I'm not going to go out of my way to do that. I'm going to ask Shang how he's feeling still about everything after the move and stuff, and I might do some restructuring of people. I might like do some recruiting so we can have a more comfortable 7 or 8 people going into content 3 times a week, so it's less painful for the rest of us. I want people that want to be here. So, and I feel like we're slowly losing people who want to be here less and less, and that's really hard on group mental when you're stuck in prog like that for longer than it feels like we should be stuck in prog. So
right.
I know people have time restrictions. Like, I'm fine with people being here. Like, Alicia does extra prog outside of this. You're at phase 4?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, if you can make it to 2 days a week, fantastic. Like, you're doing work on your own. Like, you are not holding back the prog of the rest of the group by not making every session, and that's super okay. I kind of wish Umbra would prog a little more in free time, but I know he's got his life shit going on, and that'd be what it be. I think we have caught him up. That was kind of awkward with like Owen leaving and Umbra kind of filling for a little bit and just ultimately getting less prog than us. So it was like we were trying to catch somebody up that felt like should have been more confident on mechanics. That I can't really blame him for that, because if he's here 1 or 2 days as a fill in a 3-day raid week, he really didn't have the same experience we did. And I think we're getting to the point where like he's catching up on everything. And he'll still probably be out on Sundays, I think. He's got a very limited schedule as well. But if that starts being a problem, and I told him this when I gave him like the permanent spot, I was like, as long as you're able to keep up with the mechanics of where the rest of the group is at, you're welcome to that spot when you're available. And so I have no issues if that's becoming a setback for the rest of the group, bringing that up and finding a more permanent option. I don't know. Static organizing is hard sometimes.
No, I get it.
Sometimes you have to have conversations you don't want to have, and that's life.
No, I get it. I understand.
But I'm not gonna. I definitely feel like I try to have a more mid-core static mentality, because I do want us to all be successful and I do want us all to be progging, but at the same time, I don't want people to be miserable spending time 8 hours a week with people. Like, I want it to be fun and lighthearted, and I want people to feel like it's a safe space to learn. I give the same like opportunities to like EFers who are like, I want to clean this up. Great, use your words and tell me that. Like, people who are honest and mention that to me, or make it clear that they're aware of their mistakes and they're trying to do better. Like, I'm all for investing in the community of people who are PFing. So I feel like everybody here has kind of figured that out, and I don't like pushing people away from content that they like doing if they're not necessarily quite at the skill level, because they can't get to the skill level if people don't let them get to the skill level to do this kind of content. So, but I will have those conversations if we are rickwalling too hard. I'm just holding off and hoping that I don't have to have conversations like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
I will fill holes though. I like it's starting to become a very consistent 4 people a week or 5, give or take. And I very much appreciate free filling like that, and in multiple roles. Like that's been absolutely helpful. Because it would suck just going into PF with 3. It's just like PFing at that point.
Am I doing bad?
No, you're doing phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like you're fantastic.
I feel like I'm slacking. Oh, I'm lacking.
No,
I feel like
absolutely not.
I feel the same way. I feel like I'll mess up mechanics here and there, but it's mostly I feel like my damage is lacking. I don't know if that's because of the way my kit is or.
At no point have I been concerned about our damage.
Okay.
Ever. I know that when we do not have a Picto in PF, we're gambling with like compensating for damage that we would otherwise expect to be there, but it is never a problem. Like our damage is fine. Our consistency is we're getting cleaner on the things that we need to be, and more importantly, we're being consistent at the mechanics we've cleaned up. That was not always the case, and I was ready to have a very, very grumpy conversation, but we got our shit together and started to actually see the mechanics that we're supposed to be seeing. Now we're just dealing with PFers being not necessarily to the PROG point. I'm not sure if that warrior was clean on Mirror. And that's fine. That's fine. They weren't really clean on their mid either, and that's life.
I didn't care the damage was there.
Yeah.
That damage was there, and I was like, fuck!
The only thing that I guess there are 2 things that I think about when I'm like, is somebody going to be able to make through this? It's whether or not, it's not how long it takes for people to figure out mechanics. It's whether or not people will adjust and be comfortable on mechanics after they're cleaned up, and B, are we making the DPS check? If we're not making the DPS check, it's a problem. But we have seen the end of transition, I think, twice. The first time, multiple deaths and damage-downs that we had to deal with as we were getting into it. I guess we've maybe seen it 3 times. But there was the one time we LB'd, and if we hadn't LB'd, we would have faced that. And that was just testing a PF strat. We learned. We just haven't gotten back there. I'm not concerned that we're not gonna have the damage for that phase. We're outputting plenty of damage. Our healing is consistent. And sometimes when you have to PF with random healers, like it's really easy when you have the same health healer every time, because you know exactly what they're gonna use and when. But while there is still a healing plan for this, even I do healing, or I do my MIT a little bit differently because the MIT sheet isn't built for paladins. So that's something that I have to take into account when I have 2 different healers, because it's whether or not they're gonna know to expect MIT in different places, and there's just a synergy you lose when you're grabbing a couple of extra supports or even DPS with a lot of MIT. Like Machinist has their 2 MIT. Like I guess most Fizz range have 2 MIT, and if there's not a set spot for most of that MIT. A lot of it is put where you need it, and if you're getting comfy with MIT on some spot, when you have one person using the same MIT consistently in that spot, it's hard to adjust to people who are choosing to put that MIT in other spots, and that's okay. Like it's the ability to like be flexible and adjust to that that's important, and we'll get through it. It'll be fine. It's twill be fine. Our damage is definitely not lacking. Our consistency now is definitely not lacking. We just need more bodies. So more committed bodies.
Okay.
I gotta head out. I will see you guys next time.
That's all I got.
All right,
So
Claire.
I will see you friends on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.
All right. We didn't make any. We progged. We got some practice in. Let's put it that way. We got some practice. We didn't get the prog we wanted, but we got some practice in. So mean, it's not a total loss. I'm just happy. I'm happy about the damage because like the percentage on like what Fate Breaker. The percentage on him was like 58. We almost got it to 57. So I was impressed with that. So imagine if we had that tank, that warrior, along with our people. Hell, imagine if we actually had all our people. We didn't have all our people. That was 4 of us in there in PF with 4 randos. Crazy. We actually, like, if we would have gotten through light rampant, we would have phased. We would have been in 3rd phase, ultimate relativity, and yeah. So I'm gonna try to get some more prog in. Like I usually get more. I usually prog. We all stream and be PFing. It sucks. Like it sucks. Waiting for PF to fill. It sucks. I'll be in there for hours. I'm gonna try to get more PF prog because I got to 3rd phase once, and then like we wiped it like immediately, like right when it started happening, right when the ultimate relativity started happening. Because I didn't look at a video to see what was going on because I didn't think we were. I was PFing and I didn't think we were gonna make it that far. I was just trying to clean up mechanics. We made it, and then yeah. So I'm gonna try to get some more prog and everything. So when we do prog as a static, I don't know what to do. But also this week, I'm like I was telling them, I'm building a computer for the launch of Monster Hunter Wilds. That's what we'll be doing Thursday. Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Japan says when Japan releases a game, Capcom almost all the time, they put out a date for the release date, but it actually Japan too, and as a whole, whenever they put out a release date for a game, it'll be that date is usually the date it is in Japan. So they said it's releasing on the 28th of February. Wilds was releasing the 28th of February, which it'll be the 28th in Japan. That's when it's the 28th in Japan, it'll be the 27th here. So I don't know. Maybe it rolls around like maybe at midnight, because that's how they did Rise. Unless they do a pull of Rise, they didn't do that with any other game. But with Rise, they actually said this date. So it was pretty much everybody in Australia was playing the game already, and we were still waiting on Rise to like launch so we could play. So anyway, either Thursday night, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do some research. I'm building the computer and get everything installed and ready and set up for stream or whatnot. Either Thursday or Friday is gonna be an early fucking stream. And for y'all who are watching this YouTube video, YouTube VOD or whatever, go ahead, like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I usually stream over on Twitch. I made it to where I'm streaming Twitch during the week. On the weekends, I'll be on YouTube. One day, I'll do like a multi-stream. I could do that, but like one day I'll get there. That's part of the reason why I'm building the new computer, because this old build I got right here probably can't even handle it. Probably can handle, like, the bandwidth is gonna suck. And I know the freaking bandwidth is gonna suck, and I know the quality is gonna be ass. Like, one day I'll have the multi-stream going, and it'll be great. It'll be awesome. You'll love it. So, if you haven't, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Turn on your notifications, and then you can come back and watch me be great at the game. All right. Like and subscribe for the YouTube. I know I don't have too much content on there, but like it's coming. Just trust the process, bro. Trust the process. I have social media. Go Twitter. I have a Twitter. My name's the same thing across all like social media. I don't really post on TikTok. It's there, but I have a Twitter that you can get all the updates. I don't have a Discord yet, but it's coming. I'm working on I'm constructing one. So Discord is coming soon. All right. So that's gonna be it for me. I'll see y'all. I usually stream on Tuesdays, but I'm not gonna be streaming Tuesday because I'm building the computer and all that. So Tuesday there won't be a stream. So I'll see y'all Wednesday. Wednesday about 5 p.m. ish Eastern. 5 p.m. That's 3 PST. So I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.